Welcome back to the New You Nutrition video series. We're going to be doing hummus as our recipe today. So we're going to first talk about what is hummus, what's in it, as well as how to make it, and then we're going to finish off with how to eat it and when to eat it at different times. So what's in it? The main things are here, the chickpeas and tahini. So chickpeas we're more aware of. Tahini, that is like the nut butter version of sesame seeds. So it's very runny. We actually call it gruel in my household, but it's very nice and delicious in the hummus. So what we'll do here is we'll first start with what is the benefits here. Protein-wise, it's very full of protein. So it's 47 grams of protein for this with the whole can, and then the measurement here of the tahini, which is a 1/4 cup of tahini. So together that gives us 47 grams. And what that equates to is chicken breast, so a medium-sized chicken breast. So that's significant in terms of how much protein you can get. And then even more so for the fats. It's 73 grams of fat between the two of these guys. Of course, you're not going to sit here and eat it all by yourself in one fell swoop. It can be over the week, or you're going to be sharing it with friends and everything. And so you can know that you're going to have really great sources of fat and protein with this. So let's go ahead and dive into how to make it. So first off, we're going to start with our gruel, our tahini here. And you do want to have it really well stirred. Then from there, we're going to add in the lemon. So we're gonna use a large lemon. We're gonna go ahead and squeeze that in here, and the significance of okay. What we're gonna also be doing is add in the description how to make the recipe, so you'll know how much of each of the different measurements and what to do with each of these things, because we're gonna actually be stirring this. The tahini and the lemon juice for 1.5 minutes. We're going to be blending that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and for 1.5 minutes. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now that we have blended the tahini and the lemon juice for 1.5 minutes, now we're going to add in the garlic, olive oil, and the cumin. So we're going to go ahead and do 2 tablespoons of garlic. And you know garlic is so good for many different reasons, especially for the heart, for the circulation, as well as for immunity. So tahini is going to give you a lot, well, not just tahini, but the hummus here is going to give you more than just the fats and the proteins. It's going to help for a variety of different reasons, fiber as well. So that's for the garlic. We've got 2 tablespoons there, and then we're going to also do 2 tablespoons of the olive oil. So we'll go ahead and put that here and get our 2 tablespoons. Again, another wonderful source of healthy fat. It's part of our bacon acronym, right? The O for olives and olive oil. So we'll go ahead and do 2 tablespoons there. Okay, and then last for this part of the tahini and the hummus is the cumin. So, and for the cumin, this is 1 teaspoon. So, this one we're going to be blending for now 1 minute. All right, here we go. And now that we've mixed the garlic and the olive oil and the cumin, we're going to go ahead and dump the whole can of chickpeas. You do want to drain it ahead of time. So we'll go ahead and dump that in, and then we'll blend that for another minute. So, okay, and as you're blending, you'll probably need to get some of the garlic and things off the sides of your blender. So you can use a spoon or a spatula. All right, here we go for the chickpeas. Okay, so now that we've done a lot of stirring and blending, now last thing is water, so that we can actually get the consistency to be a little bit less thick. So it says 2 to 3 teaspoons of water there. and our salt and paprika. You can just do that to taste, kind of like a dash there, and some paprika too. Okay, here we go. One more blend. All right, now let's taste it. Okay, so when would you eat hummus? It can be with our appetizers now, since we're not doing as much snacking with our intermittent fasting. What we can do is have hummus with veggies, with chips, with crackers, with toast. It can go on salads, on Buddha bowls. It can go on so many things to just add a little bit more flavor, and of course the protein and the fats. Especially since it's plant-based, this can be a nice new way of achieving that goal that we put out last week of being able to get more protein from a plant-based source. Something else that it can be helpful for is if you're dealing with a cold or like loss of appetite, but you still need the fat and the protein. So for example, my son, the other day, he was feeling kind of sick and just didn't have an appetite. And I was like, okay, let's go ahead and stuff you with hummus. And he loved it. And it was better suited for his stomach. He doesn't really love soup when he's feeling sick. So same thing for if we got loved ones who are in the elderly population, or again, if we're feeling kind of off and not able to eat as much, but we do want to have good, healthy fat and protein. So let's go ahead and taste it. I've got some chips here and veggies. That's a great flavor, especially the garlic. You can really taste that. And then again, with veggies, you can try it out. And if you're not a veggie person, now you've got something to really spice that up. You can also always add your own other like flavors. If you're feeling a lot of paprika, of course, just do kind of your own style. If you want more spicy or if you like it mild, you can change it up and make it your own. Enjoy, bon appetit.